In this video, we will learn how you can link your FortiGate security fabric root device to FortiClient EMS for endpoint connectors and automation. Up to 7 EMS servers can be added to the security fabric, including a FortiClient EMS cloud server. EMS settings are synchronized between all fabric members. To enable cloud-based EMS services, the FortiGate must be registered to FortiCloud with an appropriate user account. We will look at two scenarios to integrate FortiOS with FortiClient EMS. For the first scenario, we will set up an on-premise FortiClient EMS connector where we use an automated server certificate, which will be a Let's Encrypt certificate on our EMS. To configure an automated SSL certificate in FortiClient EMS, go to System Settings and then EMS Settings. Ensure that the remote HTTPS access and redirect HTTP request to HTTPS are enabled, so externally accessing EMS via ports 80 and 443 using the configured FQDN is possible. Now, let's add an automated certificate. Go to System Settings and select Server Certificates. Click Add. For type, select Automated. In the domain field, enter the EMS fully qualified domain name. For the Let's Encrypt server to issue the certificate, the public DNS server must resolve the EMS FQDN to the EMS public IP address. In the email field, enter a valid email address. If desired, enable auto-renew. When auto-renew is enabled, FortiClient EMS automatically renews the certificate before expiration. Select the checkbox to agree to Let's Encrypt's terms of service, and then click Import. We have to apply the certificate to be able to use it. To do this, go to EMS Settings, and here, change the Web Server Certificate option to the Let's Encrypt certificate that we just imported. As our Let's Encrypt certificate is signed by a public CA, it is a trusted certificate, and we do not need to import our own CA certificate on the FortiGate. Click Save. Now on the root FortiGate, go to System, then Feature Visibility, and make sure that Endpoint Control is enabled. Then go to Security Fabric and Fabric Connectors, and double-click on the FortiClient EMS card. Select the Enable tab, and then for type, click FortiClient EMS. Enter a name, and then the EMS server's publicly accessible domain name, and then HTTPS port number. We can also enable the EMS threat feed. A FortiGate can pull malware threat feeds from FortiClient EMS, which in turn receives malware hashes detected by FortiClients. Click OK. A window appears to verify the EMS server certificate. Click Accept here. We then get a message saying that this FortiGate is not authorized on EMS, and we must log into EMS to authorize this FortiGate. Click on the Authorize button, and this takes us to an EMS login pop-up. Log in with your EMS credentials, and we get a Fabric Device Authentication page. Click on Authorize, and then click Save. The FortiClient EMS connection status is now successful and authorized. Now what if we wanted to import our own public signed certificate, our own SSL certificate? This will be our second scenario, which is similar to our first one. As before, we will go to System Settings and Server Certificates on the EMS, and then click Add. But this time, for type, select Upload PKCS12 or Upload PEM. For this instance, we will choose the former. In the certificate field, browse to select and upload the desired certificate. In the certificate password field, enter the password or private key for this certificate. Then click Upload. Change the Web Server Certificate option to the certificate that we just imported. Now, similar to our previous configuration on the FortiGate, we will go to the Fabric Connectors page and configure our EMS connector as before. verify the EMS firmware certificate, and then authorize this FortiGate on EMS. Our EMS connection status is successful once again. With this, we conclude our video on how to set up an EMS connector in FortiOS 6.4, where we have seen how to add two different types of SSL certificates on the FortiClient EMS. Thank you for watching. For more technical videos, please visit video.fortinet.com.